You get stale.
Popcorn?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
You forget about things like stale.
Popcorn.
Popcorn, stale popcorn.
Popcorn.
Pop, 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 pop.
This is the
Stale.
Popcorn.
Hello and welcome to the Stale Popcorn Podcast. I'm Steven, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Christopher. Chris, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you, Steve?
I'm doing good. Doing very good. We got a show for folks. If you want to skip around, take a jaunt, timestamps below. Hi, Big Die. Hi, Shadow Cloud. What's his name?
I think it's Shadow Cloud.
I don't know our two fans' names.
You know, you just said them perfectly. I don't know what you're bloody talking.
Redacted. Just jumping into it, buddy. You got news?
No, I haven't had news in weeks and years and
I know.
queers.
I'm on Instagram, and I'm like, there's nothing here that I would even care about. So I know Chris wouldn't care about. Nothing really grabbed me. Real quick, I know you're a football douche. So
Sure, I
what you
am.
got for the Super Bowl next week? Or I guess by this time it airs, it'll be the Super Bowl.
It'll be the day of. So
we're going to jump ahead and tell us your thoughts.
Who do I think's going to win or who I want to win?
Either or.
I think the bloody Seahawks will win, but I'm going to root for the Patriots. Because I love Mel Gibson. And I think it's messed up what Lucius did to Heath Ledger, and I don't know if I'll ever forgive him for it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about football. At some point, you're just rooting for the colors of the jerseys,
there's a pigskin,
right?
foreskin, something like that.
Something
you throw
like
it around, you tussle, you scrum.
Scrum.
I think there's like this little gold thing that flies around, and one person's trying to catch that the whole time.
Oh,
and then you got the other people, they're beaters. Wife beaters, the NFL players they are.
Oh.
You got a bludger or something else in there. It's a little confusing.
It is. I'm more confused now than ever. Look forward to it, I guess. Who you got your money? If you were to put money on, you're putting it on Patriots because of Mel Gibson?
Did you not just listen? I said it. I think the Seahawks are going to win.
Okay.
If
I was stuck on the Mel Gibson thing.
Yeah, but I'm rooting for the country here. I got to root for Mel Gibson. I mean, he's as patriotic as it gets, Steve. He's never said anything controversial, or he's only said things controversial yet brave, I'll say.
Very good. Very good. You been watching anything?
I seen a couple. Pick a number 1 to 3, Steve.
2.
All right. We're going to go with Shelter. You heard of this?
Never heard of it.
It's a new Jason Statham flick.
Oh, boy.
He's got one a year. You know me. Do you think I like the Statham films?
I mean, you keep watching them.
I like them. It's it's my kind of movie. I'm not expecting, it's like Little Caesars. You know, you get what you pay for, but no one else seems to like them really, but I'm always satisfied.
Sure.
Pretty much the token Statham film is he's working a normal job and then something happens to one of his friends or his friend's kid or some random kid, and then he actually has a peculiar set of skills, and then he, goes through and saves them, kills a bunch of people, action, yada, yada. This one, the plot is he's living on an island by himself, and there's like an abandoned lighthouse, and this girl, like this, 10-year-old girl, and her uncle, they like drop off stuff to the island or whatever, drop off his food, but he's off the grid, Steve. And then something happens on the boat where her uncle drowns. Jason Statham saves him, so now it's just him and this girl, but he can't go on the land because he's a wanted criminal.
All right.
He has to go there because she hurt the ankle. He's got to get the medicine for the girl. And then he gets caught on the radar, and you got bloody, what's that one British guy? About Time, Dad?
Oh, Bill Nighy?
Yeah. He's like in the CIA trying to stop him. But so anyways, that's the plot of it. And this movie stinks, Steve. It's like an hour 45. It takes 45 minutes before any sort of action, really. And the action is few and far between, Steve. The thing that I hate is when movies like this, because look, I'm not expecting much from it, but I think I'll have a good time, But this one, it really tries to hit on that emotional piece where he's like, he really cares about this girl here, Steve. And they really having these slow down, like talking, trying to be emotional, but that's not what the movie should be. Don't
It just
try
should be
it.
dumb action.
It should be a dumb action. Keep it dumb action. I hate it when they try and get away from the plot here. I tell you what to do and you do it. Okay. You don't do any of this.
You already started writing Jason Statham's manager.
I know.
Like, please stop doing. Because can he like emotionally act? I don't think so. Can he?
No.
So what you're saying is you went to Little Caesars to get a serviceable pizza. You open that box and it's burnt. It's dry. It's been sitting under the heat lamp for 12 hours. Got air bubbles in it. And the pepperonis are few and far between.
Yeah, it's bloody cheese at this point. That one sucks. I gave that a 3.5.
Oh boy.
Which is saying a lot because, again, this is like pretty much my favorite kind of genre. It's hard for me to really like, it's never like going to be a 10, really. It's rarely below a 5, and this is below a 5. It's 3.5. And then I did Mystery Monday, Steve. I'm telling you, Dracula. You seen this trailer for Dracula?
Is this with Christoph Waltz?
Yes.
And Banshee from X-Men?
Yeah, it's like the most disgusting looking human I could ever see.
I wasn't going to say it, but I
just
saw
like,
a
am
trailer
I
and I was
crazy?
like, that guy, I mean, God bless him, but goodness, did they choose the right actor for Dracula?
Yes. Now imagine that old mug with like a over-the-top Dracula accent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, Steve. It is it's a sight to behold.
I've heard it's so rough, and I watched a recap video of it because I was like, there's no chance I'm watching this, but I want to understand, the story. And I'm glad I
So I'm know the story.
Yeah, yeah. So are you glad you saw it, or are you wishing you recapped it?
You heard how bad it was, pretty much?
Well, I've just been seeing a lot of memes about it, too, and I was like, what's this movie? And then I looked at that trailer, and I was like, oof.
It sucks. Yeah, it's Dracula, which I don't care for anyways, but it's like a love story. Mm-hmm. And the whole plot of this movie, I guess you've seen it. So you know the whole plot. It's all about him trying to find his love, reincarnate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tell me this, Steve, because in this story, it's like it goes through like 400 years of this guy. And the way he gets the women to flaunt over him by like creating a perfume.
Yes.
Is that lore, or is that for this movie? Because I'm like, that's like the dumbest thing I heard.
I actually have it on good authority that the director of this movie made up that lore because who's the director of this? I was going to do a joke that he likes to pee on his neck. Oh, no. He pisses on his own neck and he wants to normalize that kind of behavior.
I don't know any of these. Oh, Valerian director.
This came out last year.
Taken 3 producer. Well, I think it's coming into theater today, Thursday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You're right. I hate when they do that. Release it, but don't release it.
Yeah, he's the director of Valerian, another movie I absolutely despise. This all makes sense to me now.
Well, then, yes, he does. I have it on good authority. He pisses on his neck.
Yep.
Pheromones and whatnot.
It's a bad movie. Don't watch. Trust me, you won't like it. But the whole plot is like he's searching hundreds of years trying to find his reincarnate dead wife who died in the beginning in battle or getting attacked or whatever. And then he finds her. She kind of remembers him after a while, and then he turns her to a vampire. And then Christoph Waltz, who's actually pretty good in the movie. Mm-hmm. It's like that meme where you got like that nice car parked in that like torn down house in the driveway. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like Christoph Waltz is actually pretty good. I'm just like, well, I feel bad for him, but like he actually is pretty good.
He's eating it up, yeah.
He's doing really good, which is pretty impressive because like how bad the movie is. I'm like, whenever he's on screen, I'm like, hey, this is actually good job, Christoph. But it ends with him. He's like talking to Dracula, and he's like, you're actually, this is bad for her. You're kind of damning her, type of a thing. And he's like, all right, fine, you could kill me. And then he kills him. He just stabs the stake through his heart or whatever. But don't vampires die in the sun?
Either or.
Because he's like, I've tried to kill myself for hundreds of years, but God punished me. And the way he tries to kill himself is he'll like climb up through a window and then jump out the tall window, and he'll like hurt his arm or whatever. And he just keeps doing it. He's like, I can't die. I'm like, just stand in the sun. Because there's literally scenes where like they're in the sun and getting melted. I'm like, just do that.
The old college try.
Yeah. Or take a bloody stake and put it through your heart. You can do any of these things here.
You know what? Now that I remember this movie a little bit more, are there little like gremlin gargoyles?
They never explain like how they're there. It just he's got these little goblins, and it's like bloody Krampus when the gingerbread men are like fighting them.
Yeah.
It's like that because they have the militia coming in, and it's like gargoyles attacking them. And then after Dracula dies, it's just like this group of like 20 like little boys that they look like the Mad Max, the Wild Boys or whatever they're called. Yeah. They just looks like kid versions of those, and they just like walk out. No explanation. I'm like, what are these? How did they get here? There's this part where like, because he looks disgusting or whatever. Yeah. They have the token, the guy comes up and he's like, "Oh, I'm here to, you hired, I'm your lawyer or something." And then he's obviously like got magic powers. He's like opening the doors by himself. He's like passing him the carrots with like the force. And the guy's like, "Oh, cool trick!" Like just, and I'm like, "What?" Nothing about the. And besides the fact he looks like freaking Dracula. It looks like Darth Sidious fresh after a shocking, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And I'm like, the party's just like, oh, nothing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So the whole movie, it sucked. It wasn't good, and it felt very long. I don't actually know how long it was, but it felt like a 2.5 hour movie. And then the way it ends, I'm just like, I was never on board with this at all. And somehow I'm more pissed off at this ending.
I expected nothing, and I was still disappointed.
It was such a change. Yeah, I'm just like, because he's like, oh, no, I got to do it. It's all about love. They did the same thing, and you never watched that one with Skarsgård when he turns into like a crow. It's called The Crow. That's what it's called.
Oh, no, I hadn't seen it.
Oh, well, that one, I don't know if I spoiled that, but the whole plot of that is his girlfriend that he really loves died, and he got the power to avenge and kill them all because he loved her so much, even though he just like kind of met her and they broke out of jail together. Like, that's how this one is. It's like, it seems like they really love each other, I guess, and that's
like
why he's
middle
Dracula.
School love.
Yeah, I'm like, this is dumb. What did I give the last one?
3.
I gave Shelter a 3.5.
Yeah.
This one's like I'd say like a 3.5 as well.
Oof. All right.
I got one more for you, Steve. Hot off the press. Strangers Chapter 3.
Oh, yes.
Now, do you remember me talking about Strangers Chapter 2, Steve?
Yes. I believe you were the only one.
I was like, this one's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. So I was like kind of more excited for this one. And this one, Steve, it's not that fun. It's very, very dumb. Like, when you think of the Strangers movies, like, what are you thinking?
Isolation and people wanting to come into your home and terrorize you and kill you.
Yeah.
Just, lock your door, don't answer the door, or may not be just a nothing wind.
Yeah, no, exactly. Now this one, they say, let's not do any of it. We're going to change it up a bit. We're going to do like a ride along where she's kind of captured with the strangers and they're just driving her around. And they don't do any of the real home invasion. Maybe like 10 minutes of action in this movie.
They go through a drive-through and have very specific orders that they can't hear through on the other
basically.
side.
I think I'll probably give let's keep the 3.5s going here. This is it's a little better. I'll give it a 4. In the other Strangers movies, it's like they're in an abandoned cabin in the woods and there's no one that is near. And that's like what makes it spooky, is like you can scream as loud as you want, no one can hear you, in the middle of nowhere type of thing, right?
Yeah.
But this one, it's like it'll do flashbacks to previous killings, and they're all at this motel where there's like it's like a motel with people. Like, I mean, there's like 50 rooms and they're all like right next to each other. I'm like, you could
doesn't seem Strangers-esque.
No, and it's like, how does no one know?
Here?
Right? Yeah. And that's like, I'm like, this doesn't make as much. Like, it makes, obviously Strangers is like a fiction, whatever. But I'm like, at least kind of makes sense if you're in the woods terrorizing. But like, you're in the city in a motel, there's people, like you could, yell for help type of a thing. And then you find out more of the lore. Basically, they're in this small town in Oregon. The whole town kind of knows that there's these strangers that kill people, but they're like, as long as they kill the outsiders, you can't kill the town folk. So you got the whole town in on it, and you find out it's actually the cop sheriff's kid is the main guy. So he's helping him cover up for years and years and years, which to me, I just made the whole thing stupider to like, oh, everyone knows what's going on. We're not like for it, but we're not going to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he just kills these random jerks that come from out of state here, the main girl, she's in all three of these parts. She escaped the first one. Her husband dies. It's basically the same as that first Strangers. She's the Liv Tyler, but she lives. And the second one, she's getting chased throughout. Third one, she's caught, but she killed one of them. And they're basically like, he's trying to get her to replace him, or the girl. So he's like trying to make her wear a mask, doing the little ride along. All right, come on, knock on the door. Say, is Tamara home? Come on, you can do this.
Yeah.
She's like Kevin Hart and he's Ice Cube at this point. She kills the other one. So it's just two of them now. There's this scene where she's trying to like seduce him, I guess. And they start doing this weird like hug and then she stabs him, kills him. Yeah, it was just so... It was like nothing about. It just seemed like a real Strangers, and it was just like, what is this? Why they spent like way too much on the lore and forgot that we want like a spooky intruder type film here.
Yeah, because the best thing about Strangers is you don't know who or why.
Yeah,
they're there. That's what's scary.
Yeah. But how about you, Steve? You been watching anything?
I have been going down a specific rabbit hole.
Ooh.
I won't go into it here.
Oh.
Jeffrey. I'm sure you've seen stuff on the news.
Dom?
Huh?
Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, your pal. Your friend Jeffrey E.
Jeffy, sorry. What? Jeff?
No,
Cute Jeff Winger?
No, guess another Jeff.
Jeff Ross? Is that his name?
He's your best friend. You guys go way back.
Jeff. The peanut butter?
No, that's Jeff.
Oh, close enough. Jiffy,
My name
sorry.
is Jeff.
Jeff, yeah. I think that's all the Jeff Gordon, the NASCAR racer?
No.
Jeff Hornacek, the Utah Jazz legend?
No, now I'm just impressed how many Jeffs you know. Wow.
I could do this all day. Jeff
Keep going.
Green plays basketball. I mean, I could go athletes here. Jeff, maybe I can't. I think you broke me. Jeffrey Epstein. Is that
there
it?
There you go. That's the one.
I was like, how have I not got the Jeff? Oh, so you're reading Jeffrey Epstein?
No, just no. People
just some light reading.
File. Yeah.
Help you go to sleep at night?
No, but yeah, speaking of Mel Gibson.
Oh.
Sorry we ever doubted you.
Was he right? Is that what you're saying?
You don't know anything about? Yeah.
No, I mean, I hear the thing and I don't know too much.
Yeah, I won't get into it here, but just been dabbling there and it's pretty mind-blowing. But on a side note, on Netflix, you ever see the show His and Hers?
Oh, yeah, we watched that actually.
Hey.
You watch it?
I did watch it.
Hey.
Okay. So, pre-warning anyone who wants to watch this, I do recommend it.
Yeah,
so
I thought it was good.
If you listen to us or even care, go watch it. Now, from here on out, spoilers. I think people always mess up things like this because they say, oh, spoiler alert, there's a twist. And just by saying there's a twist, it ruins it.
Uh-huh.
And so I went in not knowing there was a twist. And my goodness, buddy, it was a good twist.
Did not see it coming. There's a twist. Spoiler.
There is a twist. Yeah. So I guess if you're still here and have seen it, John Bernthal, Tessa Thompson, good stuff, murder mystery. Yeah. I think it plays off just like a regular murder mystery. And then once that last 10 minutes, you're like, oh. Leaves you a little queasy. Don't know
yeah.
But that's what I like about it. It was unexpected. And, I love me some John.
Oh,
so
I do.
Anytime we can get more John in our lives, we're about it. So, but that was good. I liked it.
I like a mini series that you can watch in like a 2 days type of thing. That's how I wish Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I don't know if you've been watching that.
I'm waiting for it to all come out.
Yeah. You're smart. You're smart. Because it's just frustrating because those are like 30-minute episodes. And I'm like, it always ends when you're like, okay. And then, next week. I'm like, God, why are you doing this to us? Trying to drag. But His and Hers was fun. I'd say go check it out. It's on Netflix.
Yes. Now, I guess we can move into the meat and potatoes finally.
Sure.
Another TV show that you may or may not want to check out, depending on our general consensus. We're talking
Yeah.
Fallout Season 2. It's actually 2024, wasn't it?
It was. It won
First
our
season.
award for best TV show, I believe.
It did indeed. So I guess what we can do is we're just going to do spoilers, act like you've seen it. I think if you like the first season, go see this one. It's definitely not for everybody. I wouldn't say go watch this with your mom or your grandma, unless you're trying to do a little prank show and get a reaction. Otherwise, this is the show for that.
Sure.
But I guess what we can do is just go into like our general ratings and then go into some cons and pros. But buddy, did you like it?
I liked it. I don't know if I went in with the higher expectations, but I didn't. I thought it was to me, it was a clear step down from season 1, but I still liked it. But my problem is like something would happen and I'm like, what is going on here again? Because it'd been, 2 years, I guess, since I'd seen season 1. And I'd be like, I should probably watch a recap. Like, I watched a recap. I was like, maybe I should go back and look at more of these. And then I'd forget. And then the next episode. And then now the show's over, or like the season's over. So I'm like, well, there's no point now.
Yeah.
But to me, there's like some of the storylines I just didn't care for.
Oh, yeah.
Especially like that blonde girl. I'm like,
Stephanie, yeah.
get it off. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it as much as season 1.
Yeah.
Personally. But I'd still say like a 7.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I agree that like the first season was great. And I think it was because it was like the first video game adaptation where you're like, hey, this is really good. You know, it's a TV show on its own merit and it doesn't have to rely on the game stuff to pander to everyone. And this one, it's good, but it's not as good as the first season. And it's really hard to adapt games into TV shows or movies because you got the free will of games. Especially in Fallout, you can do whatever you want. You can just do the wasteland. You can kill roaches all day for 12 hours and not even do any of the story if that's floats your boat. And so here you're kind of limited to whatever they tell you, basically. I guess cons, like you, there's a lot of storylines where I'm like, I do not care. The Biagio, I was like, I like this actor a lot, but I do not care for this at all.
Moises Irons.
Yeah. Every time he was on screen, it was just very boring and slow. And he was trapped in the thing. They got out. They were attacked by roaches. That's pretty much all that happened. And I'm like, you really stretched that further than what you needed to do. Didn't like Stephanie won the Canada thing. Didn't care for it. I also wasn't a fan of the weekly release. Like I liked to drop in all at once where you're just like, oh, there it is. With this, it was like, oh yeah, we haven't seen Lucy in a long time. What's she up to? And it just seemed very frustrating to be having to wait another week to get 10 minutes of her here and there, you know? That was a little frustrating. And then the ending seemed a little anticlimactic to me. Just a little personal.
Yeah. Gonna go to Colorado, I guess.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, we spent so much time looking for Cooper's wife. Here she is. Oh, gotcha.
Gotcha.
Just like Kanye. Yeah, I was like, okay, so now we're going to go on another adventure with or without Lucy.
Well, so like for me, if I go by interest level, Ghoul and Lucy is like 80% of my interest. Like, like I said, I don't care about the Canada girl. Honestly, I don't really care about anything in the vaults. Don't really care about the brother and the roach things that much. Even like flashbacks. I feel like they did way too many flashbacks for my liking with like Walton Goggins and all that, where I'm like, I feel like you could get the story without spending so much time on this. Because, you know me, I am not I like a quick flashback, but give me that present. I'm all about that present. Call me Saint Nick here.
It's tough because I like Walton Goggins a lot.
Yeah.
He's so fun to watch, but he's fun to watch as the ghoul.
Exactly.
And so I'm like, you got Walton, but you're just kind of wasting him on these flashbacks. And I'm like, get it back together, you know?
Yeah. And even like, I'm glad they stopped the Brotherhood, but they were doing Brotherhood for like the first couple episodes. I'm like, I don't care about any of this really. I thought it was fun with the, what's the other ghoul's name?
Oh, Thaddeus?
Thaddeus.
He was
with
fun.
him in the bottle cap factory there.
The kids, yeah.
I like those kind of random things where I'm like, this is fun and interesting. But yeah, I just felt like there's a lot of unnecessary storylines. It just make me a little mad when it'd go from the ghoul, his story going through this, and then it'd cut to, oh, let's spend 10 minutes in the vaults trying about trading for water. I'm like, I don't care for this.
Yeah.
I think my main thing is I was actually like very excited for this season.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the first season, I didn't think it would be that good because I played more Borderlands than Fallout. So I remember that year, I was more excited for Borderlands because I'm like, oh, I love these games. And I was like, Fallout, this will probably suck. And then I saw it and I was like, and that one we actually binged. And I think the main story, I like the story in that season 1 more because it's like, oh, the Ghoul and Lucy, they meet up in a unlikely team here. You got the... They work well together, you know. You got the Ghoul, Mr. Mean, and then you got Mrs. Nice, Lucy. How is this gonna go here? This one, you still get some of that, but
it's different, and it's a little like you've seen this before, kind of.
Yeah.
You needed a new dynamic almost. I really liked when it was Maximus, Thaddeus, and the Ghoul.
Yeah.
Like those three. I was like, hey, a new dynamic. That's actually pretty funny.
That was fun.
Like it should have been more of that because those three were fun. I guess going into pros, speaking on Maximus, his story was a lot more interesting this season too.
After like the first few episodes, I thought it was.
Once he got away from the Brotherhood, he had some great moments fighting the Death Claw and everything. And it's just fun to watch, you know. I think he had a good flashback with his dad and that Shady Sands bomb.
Yeah. You're going to be grow up to be a good man.
Yeah, that was good. I have the Ghoul, always great. Have you ever seen Vice Principal?
I saw the first episode.
Some of his best work. Some of his most memeable lines. Fantastic.
Nice.
He turns it up to 11 and just wish there was more of him. But he plays a really fun character, but he's more serious. Like he's not as like fun as last season, you know? Still fun to watch, or enjoyable to watch, I should say. What else we got? Lucy was fine. Her dad, Kyle MacLachlan, brother of Sarah, he's doing good stuff. He looks really weird, that de-aging, just throwing that out there. Didn't like that. Yeah, I think it's a good show. If you like the first season, you like this one, they better conclude some stuff in the third one because I feel like a lot of this was built up for something more. And also I felt a little left out because I played Fallout 4, but not the other ones. And so when they do references, I'd be like, I assume that's a reference. Feels like a reference, but I don't know it and I feel left out.
I don't know any of it, Steve, so I was hoping you would explain it to me.
I've never played New Vegas or 3 or anything. It looks cool.
Sure.
It all looks good, but yeah, I don't know. That's all I got. What about you?
That's about it for me. What'd you give that number was?
I give it 7.
Hey, we're about the same.
Yeah, like it's good.
What would you give season 1 if you're giving this a 7?
I think that one was like an 8 or 8.5.
Yeah, all right.
I really like the first one. Yeah.
I think we're in the same boat here.
Nice.
Same canoe.
Well, if you're
Same
still
raft.
listening, name another flotation device.
Same door.
Life jacket. Oh, Titanic reference.
Yes.
Same buoy.
Sam Bowie, is that what you said? That's a basketball player. I'm impressed. You know sports, Steve.
His name is Sam Bowie.
Sam Bowie. He was famously drafted over Michael Jordan.
Yes, I reached into the recesses of my mind.
Yep.
I had a Bradley Cooper Limitless moment.
Yes.
Anyway, what else you got?
No, that's all I got. We ended this. Thanks for listening.
Pinch it
Or
off,
we
yeah.
gonna? All right, pinch it off. Thanks for listening. Have a good week.
Popcorn.
Bye.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Pop, 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 pop.
This is the stale
Popcorn.
popcorn.